Hi guys, today we'll be discussing Wolfenstein Youngblood, my opinions on the game, my overall review, and why I feel like this game should not be getting the bad reviews it's getting on the internet. First off, this game takes the core mechanics of Wolfenstein, the new Colossus, and enhances them a whole lot more than its predecessor. The weapon mechanics are the same, with the same guns from the new Colossus, such as the assault rifle, the submachine gun, the shotgun, and the pistol. And if you remember from Wolfenstein the new Colossus, those are the main weapons you had as your primaries. As you went along, you got the diesel craft weapons, and this game has the diesel craft weapons as well, but a whole bunch more of them, as you'll see later on in the review. These guns, however, are modeled in the 1980s. That's what the game is set in. There's also new weapons in the game as well. There's a Mac 11/Uzi added into the game, so we have two submachine guns that we can choose from. And each primary weapon has 5 different attachments. So you can attach either a sight, a sight and a scope, the receiver, the magazine, the barrel, and the stock. And this is totally new to the game series. This is new to Wolfenstein. Each gun and each attachment has 3 attachments available. So there's 3 types of magazines, 3 types of scopes, 3 types of stocks. And each of these attachment types has a brand to it. So what the brands are for is you are able to improve the accuracy with 3 the different brands for the attachments are the NATO for accuracy, tempo for the fire rate, and steer for the damage. So if you equip 3 of these different brand attachments, you will increase one of those 3. And on the side where the weapon stats are, you can see which brand you're improving and which brand you aren't. And on the side, you can see the different what the different weapons do. So right here we have the SMG. I can attach a drum magazine to it. I can attach the extended mag or the other extended mag, and that's for the steer one. You can also equip different camos on these guns as well. You have to pay for these within the in-game currency as you go along throughout the game. But they're actually really cool camos. I like the Cyborg one and the Saboteur one. Those are really cool in my opinion. But right here I get the Desert one. Also, you can get different types of character upgrades. So like in the new Colossus, you can upgrade Blazkowicz with different abilities. In this one, we have 2 main abilities that your characters can use, which are Cloak and Body Smash, and these are really cool. So the Cloak allows you to be a lot more stealthy than I'd say you could in the new Colossus, which is why I feel this game should not be getting the hate it's getting. With the Body Slam, it's the same thing from the new Colossus as the rigs. And if you remember from the new Colossus, you had different rigs that allowed you to get extra height, that allowed you to crawl, and then that allowed you to slam into enemies. With this, it's like that, but a lot more powerful. As you progress through the game as well, you'll be able to unlock God Mode. And with God Mode, you can use your hand and basically take the bullets away from the enemies. It's really cool, and I'll put up the clip on here of it. I'm gonna go through the editing process. Another thing this game offers is a lot more exploration. With in the new Colossus, you can explore the different levels. However, with Youngblood, you have a lot more to go through, and you'll have a lot more to do. I feel with Youngblood than I felt with the new Colossus. I felt with the new Colossus that after you completed it, there wasn't really much to do. With Youngblood, after you complete it, you can still do different missions. You can go back and redo missions as well. And that's where I feel like this game is a lot more improved than its predecessor, the new Colossus. Another reason why I feel this game is a lot more improved from the new Colossus is the graphics. If you look at the graphics on here are really good. It's on the same engine as the new Colossus. However, the gameplay just feels a lot more alive in my opinion. I don't know why I feel this way, but coming from the new Colossus just felt a little clunky. With this, with Youngblood, the gameplay feels a lot more smooth. And you'll see that throughout the video here. Another thing too are the gunfights, different gunfights you can get into. A lot of the enemies are holding a lot of different types of weapons. You'll run into enemies that are holding flamethrowers. You'll run into enemies that are holding the machine gun that's in this game. You see a lot of enemies that are holding shotguns. You see a lot of enemies holding the SMG. You'll see a lot of enemies holding the Sturmgewehr, the assault rifle. Also, with the enemies in this game, they have armor bars, and with each weapon is able to take away the different types of armor bars. So, say you get into a fight with the mech, you're most likely to use the assault rifle because the assault rifle has that type of armor penetration. Say with the Jaguar, the woman soldier in this game, you're most likely want to use the submachine gun or the pistol against her because that pistol is able to penetrate that armor. With that being said though, there's a lot of different enemies, and enemies in this game are a lot more stronger. We have the normal soldiers, then we have the flamethrower guys, we have the different types of officers, we have the we have the different mechs, we have the robot dog that comes back in the game, we have the drones as well. So make sure to be careful and look out for these different types of enemies. Also with the enemies have different levels above them, showing their difficulty. So with the stopper right here, he's level 17. And the levels will go up as your level goes up. So they typically go up as your level goes up in the game. So now I'm going to go into why I feel like this game's not good enough to get it out of the while I do feel some of what people are saying is kind of true, you gotta admit, this game is such a leg up from the new Colossus in weapon upgrades, enemy types, level types. I'll admit the story is kind of lackluster. I feel like they could have improved on the story a lot more, being that it's the prologue to the new Colossus, being we're playing as BJ Blazkowicz's kids. I feel like that opened up a lot of potential for the story to be a lot better in my opinion, but it just wasn't there. The story's okay, but it's not as good as the new Colossus. However, if you're gonna if I'm looking at the gameplay aspect of the gameplay aspect is wonderful in my opinion, and it's a little clunky at times, but not as clunky as the new Colossus. With the new Colossus, I felt like it was a step up from the New Order, but not that much. I feel like with Youngblood the gameplay aspect is so much better. But that's all I really got to say today. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Comment in the comment section down below what more videos you want to see. I'll be posting a weapon guide video very soon, so stay tuned. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Enjoy.
Everyone's dead. We need to find out who did this, Jess.
Zusammenfassung des Verhörs 12c. Subjekte weigerten sich zu sprechen, trotz beträchtlicher Bemühungen. Sehr enttäuschend. Es war mir aber eine persönliche Befriedigung, sie alle zu exekutieren. Nun ja, ich mache mich wieder auf die Suche nach Ratten auf der Siegesstraße.
You up for some Old Testament justice, Jess?
I can't fucking wait.